clock is, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks, you can be a master, don't wait for luck, dedicate yourself and you can find yourself.
Hi, Julie Roussel here. Hey, welcome to Wacky Wednesday. It's great to be back. I happened to miss last week due to an away game, and I absolutely love my Wacky Wednesdays, and I hate to miss any of them. It's great to spend a few minutes with you. Thanks for joining in, whether it's live or catching on the replay. Usually I kind of shout out and say hey. Fortunately, my camera's usually set landscape, so if I miss your name, I'm really sorry. I'll try to give you a shout out. But as always with any of my videos, if you hear something that you find helpful or that resonates with you in some way, please leave a reaction, drop a comment in the thread, or even just shouting out hey. I love, appreciate everyone. Apparently I can't talk tonight either. But hey, I see a few joining in. Hello, Virginia. Hey, Jen. Nice to see you, lady. I see a few more. I think I missed you. I'm really sorry. It just goes across the screen so darn fast. But if I missed you, like I said, leave me a shout out. I'll catch you as I see them popping up in the screen. But let me ask the question for tonight, because it is Wacky Wednesdays and you never know what the topic's going to be. But tonight, I wanted to ask the question, what is one thing that's going to make you instantly or almost instantly more successful? Well, I want to share with you a quick volleyball story, and since I'm in volleyball right now, I usually have a lot of those, that I hope that you're going to find helpful in your life. Most of you know that I'm a volleyball coach. I'm the JV boys coach right now, and I've been coaching off and on for a lot of years. And in a recent volleyball game, my team wasn't playing very well. They were falling behind and making mistakes, missing serves. They were kind of frustrated with their level of play. And they just mentioned that it didn't feel right on the court, that they weren't playing at the level that they should be, and that something was missing. They didn't know what it was. And I answered, well, I know what it is. And they're all instantly paying attention. Well, what is it, coach? And I said, well, it's called intensity. And they're like, oh. And I explained to them that intensity is that feeling that you have in a game. It's not, like your deodorant or something, excuse me for 1 second, had to visualize. It's not like your deodorant that you can just apply and roll on whenever you want it and just wash it off when you don't. It's something that you have, up here mentally and in your heart when you're playing at the same time. And some people have it and are already born with it. Some people develop it as they participate in sports, and some people never develop an intensity. And you bring it with you every time you step on the court, whether it's in practice or in a game. Because if you don't practice with intensity, it doesn't translate into wins on the court or skill improvement. Because exactly how you practice is exactly how you play. And at that point, they were nodding their heads and like, yeah, coach, we weren't practicing with a lot of intensity yesterday, and that's why we're playing so bad right now. And I agreed with them. And, it was something they didn't understand at first, because players expect to play well all the time. You expect your talent to carry them. You always expect to play good. You never expect that you're not going to play at the top of your game. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. For example, a lot of us are, oh, hey, I see a few more joining in. Hello, Kim. Hello, Michelle. Nice to see you both. Hello, Brent. Long time no see. But, when you're a parent, it's not like you can just be a parent once a day or twice a day. You're a parent 24/7. Or even if you're running your own business, if you want to see results, you have to show up every day. You have to be consistent, because if you don't go to your job and work, you don't get paid, right? And if you've ever struggled with your weight, you know how hard it is to work out consistently, to get in shape, to keep the weight off, to watch what you eat. But you also know that if you're struggling with it, you can't just work out once a month and say, okay, well, I'm going to lose 5 pounds. I've done that. It doesn't work. So the same thing with your relationship too. You can't work on it once in a while and expect it to be successful. And being consistent, I'll tell you, is really hard. And I'm sure you know this too. But most people can't stick with something. We stop after a day or two because it's hard, or maybe we don't see, boom, instantaneous results. Diets, workouts, job, it's something you have to do on a daily basis. And I'm not saying that I'm not guilty of this, because I completely am. You know, it's something that I always struggled with pretty often. How about you? What's your biggest struggle with being consistent? Is it your exercise plan? Is it, you know, working to make yourself successful? You know, is it a relationship? What do you feel that you need to work on more? But feel free to leave that comment in the thread. I mean, no one's gonna make fun of you. But one thing I learned though, and I keep learning this day in and day out, at least I'm consistent in learning things. Basically, that if you want to see results, you want to enjoy the success, you want things to improve, if you're a player and you want to win more often, you have to show up every single day. You know, you have to put in that work to reap the rewards. It doesn't work any other way. So if you heard something that you found helpful or resonated with you, leave a reaction, drop a comment in the thread, or just say hey anytime. I love and appreciate everyone. Share the video with anyone you think it might help. PM me if you have questions or want to hear more about how to up your daily intensity and see the rewards in your life. So no matter whether it's volleyball, your life, your career, relationship, I've learned that you have to give that effort every day to make it successful. You can't just roll on your intensity deodorant when you want it and just wash it off when you're done, when it doesn't suit you anymore. Because exactly how you practice is exactly how you perform in a game.